Okay, it's Monday the 27th of January. We're doing this around 4:15. Just wanted to point out that this is kind of where we sit right now. There's a frontal system up here dropping down. It's not a very strong one, but it's going to come into Pennsylvania. And here you can see it. This is tonight around midnight. It starts to snow up here by Erie. And it's not going to make it all the way to the east, but it will drop down. This takes you to around 4 in the morning. Still snowing, but not heavy. But the main line of it is right in here, if you can see it. It's right like Erie going up towards south of Syracuse. This is around 5 o'clock in the morning, and you can see it's not making too much of a shot to the southeast. Here's around 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's kind of draping across the northern part of Pennsylvania, and you can see it just kind of fades out as it goes south. And then we have another this clipper. Now this is around let me see here. It's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, and it starts. It's just a little clipper system, but it, it's play on words. It kind of clips northern Pennsylvania. It really doesn't really do much here. That does New York. But then what it does is it does set up some lake effect off of that, as you can see, some lake effect coming around. So you got to watch out for that. And you can see it tries to come down. It does get into the Poconos. It tries to come south. And there could be a streamer that makes it into southeastern PA, but you can see these things lining up here. This is Wednesday night, and you can see it trying to make some streamers there, but it eventually dies out. Now this is between now and Thursday, with both of those systems coming through. You can see it kind of clips along. But the biggest snow is out in western PA, which, if you want to call it the biggest, it's basically 2 to 4 inches. Highest elevations can get 5, 6, 7 inches out of this. Right along the border up here. You can see 6 to 8 inches like Bradford. You're going to be right around that 6 to 8 inch area there, heading out. Again, just up in the northern. The Poconos, highest elevations, can see an inch or so out of this. The upper part of Wayne County, you can maybe see an inch or two, but that's about it from this system completely. Now we go into this weekend, and we have this early on Friday starting to move its way into PA. Comes in as rain, initially some freezing rain early in the morning, and this is early in the morning on here. And then you can see it as it comes across the state. This is still around 5 in the morning. There's a couple pockets of freezing rain, maybe some snow flurries up in the Poconos. But basically, we got rain coming across. But then, as it gets moving, this takes you to around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And you got a large area here of freezing rain. Just a little bit of snow up ahead of it, and then rain behind it. And that can create some situations. Now, this takes you to around 11 o'clock. It's still freezing rain for the most part. It starts to do a changeover by 2. And this is some heavier precipitation. There's going to be some really messy situations. But thank God it's going to happen basically during the day. And then this is late in the afternoon. This is around 5. It's basically rain, snow right along the border, and drops down as the storm goes by. Cold air kind of comes in, and then it gets out of here, out of the tri-state area here by early on Saturday morning. And then we have to move this ahead. We have a little bit of more trying to come through Sunday afternoon, Sunday late morning into the afternoon. Comes up through the Poconos as snow, nothing heavy, but it does develop off the coast here. So right along by Newark here, by New York City, you could get a quick blast of heavy snow out of this, and then that'll go by. And then we have some lighter amounts that come through on Monday. We're in a very active period right now. And I'm going to talk to people that have. This is a storm here. This is around the 6th in the daytime. You can see snow. This storm is to the south, and then Delaware and southern New Jersey are in line for that one. And then immediately, as soon as that one goes by on Friday the 7th, you got another storm come through. Here's snow. Here's sleet. Here's freezing rain. Here's rain. And again, like I've been telling everybody, is this is going to be a messy first part of the month. We're going to be getting everything going on here. And this is Friday the 7th. And then as it moves during the day, this is Friday evening around 8 o'clock. You got snow all the way down here to Atlantic City, Williamsport, and Reading, Philly, and then you got sleet in between. You got snow back, freezing rain back here. You still got snow. This is a very messy storm. This takes you to around 2 in the morning. Still a big mess across the state, and then it starts to move out. This is around 8 o'clock Saturday the 8th, and then it moves out of Dodge, and then it clears. And what we're looking at. Okay, I showed you the Thursday, Friday storm. This is using the GFS, which I think is pretty good. This is that over the Sunday, Monday time period. You get a little bit more snow to the north, and this is the Monday time period. And then as we move out to the next storm, as we get towards the next storm, I told you that's more of a southern storm. That's on Thursday and the Friday, the 6th into the 7th. And then we have that other storm that's coming through that's got the ice and everything, and this is the snow associated with that. This is in a 2 day period out here total between the two storms. That's your snow from that system. And then let's get to the freezing. Now, there is some freezing rain with the storms over the weekend to the north. Not a lot, but enough to make it slick at times. And then as we move this thing out to the following weekend, wait till this explodes. Okay, this is, again, some of this is from this weekend storm, but look at these numbers out here. This is an inch plus. Now, I don't know if this is a long way off, but if you got an inch of rain out here, you got power failures going to happen. And that's something to take note. And just for good measure, a lot of sleet. I mean, so this right now, the way this is looking, you got a lot of freezing rain out here. You got a lot of sleet out here. I mean, an inch or more of sleet could happen out here. But again, we're talking next, not this weekend, but the following weekend. Things could change, but there's going to be some really nasty weather. Now, the one thing I want to point out, if you have a nursery or you're a farmer or you plant things like that, there's a stratworm forming. And what's going to happen is as we get towards the end of February, stratworm's going to release cold air back in the eastern part of the United States, and it's going to be cold. So, spring planting is going to be late. Spring is going to be late. So keep that in mind if you're thinking of what you want to do, that it's going to be cold into March and even the middle of March. And that's when I think you get these snowstorms that I think something's going to happen in there. I'm giving you the heads up. And spring, which is usually what the 21st of March, will kind of be delayed into April. So I'm just giving you a heads up. So I know there's a lot of information on here, but we'll keep an eye out. But basically, this weekend, northwestern PA, and maybe along the northern border up here, some snow. And then the situation on Monday or Sunday, Monday gets with some ice mixed in and some snow. So, so between Wednesday and next Tuesday, this is the amount of snow that can fall. And basically, that includes Wednesday's storm, Tuesday into Wednesday, and that includes the weekend storm. That's snow numbers right there. And again, freezing rain also up here. So it's going to be a mess north of basically 80. Going to be a big mess up that way. And more snow out here towards Erie on 80 up here. But take heed, northern New Jersey, above, I guess this would be above 78, 80. It would be some ice going to be up that way and some snow also. All right, take it easy. Everybody be safe. I don't know what's going on with the best of the best right now. I know the voting is over with, so I guess we just have to wait and see who the nominees are, if I got snuck in there or not. It's worth a chance. So anyway, everybody take care. Thanks for voting if you voted, and I'll let you know if I find out anything, if we made it or not, if we fell short. That's kind of what's going on there. And like again, I'm trying to warn everybody, late spring, very late spring this year. All right, take it easy and be safe out there.